Everyone, and welcome to my channel OptionsTraderToday. So today in this video I will explain you how the price of crude has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of crude can move in the next 2 days. See, if you look at the chart of crude, what we have seen after the crude went to negative, we have seen there is a continuous upside. Okay, and this upside have went to a level of 130 and plus, and from there is a continuous fall. Okay, this is the first thing. You have to understand and you should know that how the price of crude has moved. That is where you will be able to recognize how the pattern can move. See, now if you look at this particular pattern after pandemic, there is a pattern forming in this pattern, that whenever it is hitting a previous high, see, suppose this is a first high, it made a second high and a fall has come. It went for the third time, fourth time and fifth time, a fall has come. This is how it is being repeated. Okay, now if you look at this particular chart, there is a continuous fall we have seen. It could have repeated for the sixth time, but it didn't sustain and then moved downside. It is because of the war situation was there, Fed was continuously increasing the rate and dollar getting strengthened. All these factors affected. Okay, because of the import and export have been affected in the price because of the war situation. Now the price of crude is trading at a level of $68.5, and I've already explained you that $68 is a strong support. So once the price fall below 68, chances of going further down will be there for the price of crude. Okay, but if it sustain this level, a probability of going further upside we can see. So probability of touching a level of 74 we can see, and if that level also sustain, a further upside we can see for that price. Okay, now if you look at this particular chart, what you can see, there is a continuous fall we have seen for the price of crude. Okay, so now suppose if the price didn't sustain, so before we move ahead and explain you where the price of crude can move in the next 2 days, if you have any doubt, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full videos to understand how this technical work, and a telegram link I have given in the description, you can join that too. Okay, see, there is a zone where the price of crude is moving for so long. Suppose if the price didn't sustain this particular level, it can go towards a level of $68.2. Okay, and if the price fall below that particular level, chances of going further down towards a level of $67.8 we can see. Keep that in mind. From 2 days there is a continuous fall in the price of crude, so chances of going further down will be there. And if you look at this pattern from 10-12 days, you can see that there is opposite cup pattern is forming, so chances of going further low will be there. Suppose if the price didn't sustain, chances of touching a level of 67.8 is there, and once the price fall below that level, probability is high because that support is already being a weak support, so chances of touching a level of 67.5 is there. Keep that in mind. Once the price fall below 67.5, chances of going towards a level of 66.7 is there, and that support is already being a strong support, so we can see that there is a probability that if it bounce back from that level, but probability is that if move below this particular zone, yes, we can see it can cross that particular zone and can touch a level of $65.7. Okay, and if the price fall below that 65.7, chances of going towards $64.43 is there, and if the price fall below that level, we can see a level of $63.5. Okay, now once the price fall below $63.5, then yes, you can say it can go further down, and a probability of going towards $61.7 is there, and if that level goes further low, then we can see a level of $60.55. Why I'm telling you all this, you have to understand here is that the price we have not seen since December of 21. If the price fall below a level of around $66, okay, and higher chances are there that it can go further low, because you can see that this level has not come since long, and there is a breakout happening, and the price of crude is moving in this zone for quite some time. Okay, so chances of going further down will be there. Okay, if you have any doubt and you want where it can move, you can mail me and I will provide the details. Okay, so suppose if it form a swing at this particular level, or this particular support can sustain, if sustain, because you cannot predict that where the market can go, you can just see a pattern. Okay, you can some of the news and all these things, it might be manipulated. Okay, news can not be 100% true. You have to understand this. What you can see on the chart, that is the real truth. Okay, so market will not move sharp upside or sharp fall till the time there is no big event is coming. Okay, and it happens when there is a breakout is happening and other factors also affect. Okay, how market moves, it halt for some time, that is how it goes. In the same way it halt for some time, that is how it's come down. Okay, suppose if it form a swing at this particular level, we can see it can go towards a level of around $68.8 if the price sustain this level, and once it sustain that level, we can see it can cross a level of around $70. $70 is already being a weak resistance, so chances of going crossing that particular zone is there, and then we can see a level of $72.4 and the price move above that particular level, chances of crossing a level of 73.5 is there. 73.5 is already being a weak resistance, so chances of going towards a level of 74.5 is there. Okay, and once the price move above that particular level, we can see it can touch a level of around $75. Okay, so once the price sustain above 75, yes, we can see a probability of touching a level of $77 is there, and that is already being a weak resistance, so chances of touching a level of 78 is there if the price sustains 77. Okay, and once the price sustain above that particular level, it can cross a level of 79. 79 is already being a weak resistance, so chances of touching 81 is on a higher side, and once it sustain above 81, then we can see it can cross a level of around $83.53. All these resistance are already being tested here, so chances of crossing above, once it sustain above a level of 78, chances of touching a level of 83 is on a higher side. Okay, and we can see it can move and cross a level of $83.74, and once it sustain, yes, a probability is there because all these levels are already being tested here. So chances of touching a level of 87 is also there if the price sustain, because once it sustain above 85.5, chances of going further upside will be there for the price of crude. Okay, any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, subscribe.